Former White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney, who was, of course, one of 3 chiefs of staff that Donald Trump had during his 4 years in office, has now come out and said that the final days of the Trump administration were anarchy, they were chaos, and the reason for that is because Mark Meadows just sucked that much at his job. Let me read this quote from Mick Mulvaney here. As a former chief of staff, I picked up things in testimony that really frightened me, talking about Cassidy Hutchinson. And it was the way the West Wing was running. It wasn't running. It was anarchy. It was chaos. It was a clown show with folks like Rudy Giuliani and Lynn Wood and Peter Navarro in the Oval Office, with all the reasonable people, the smart people, seeming to be disengaged. He's not wrong. It's up to the chief of staff, me, Mark Meadows, John Kelly, to make sure that the West Wing functions properly, because there are protections in place to make sure things like January 6th don't happen, and that system fell apart under Mark's watch. I'll do you one better, Mick. Let's not forget, by the way, Mick Mulvaney is the guy that gutted the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. He is an absolute a-hole and does not deserve any of our admiration or adoration. Having said that, I'm going to go a little further than you there, Mick, because you say that Mark Meadows just let all this fall apart. He didn't let it fall apart. He actively made it happen. Mark Meadows is the central figure right now in the January 6th Select Committee hearings. Everything revolved around Meadows, who, of course, was working directly underneath Donald Trump. Meadows didn't allow it to devolve into anarchy or chaos or whatever you want to call it. It was an active choice. He created the anarchy. He created the chaos. Because at that point, laws didn't matter, rules didn't matter, norms didn't matter. The only thing that Mark Meadows was concerned with was getting the election overturned and getting Donald Trump another 4 years that he once again didn't actually earn with the American voters. So whatever was happening in the White House at the time, again, chaos, anarchy, lawlessness, all the dimwits, the dumbest people in the country sitting in the Oval Office telling Trump what to do while the smart people left the building. It wasn't an accident. You know, that's what annoys me about what Mick Mulvaney is saying here. He makes it sound like, oh, Mark Meadows just kind of lost control of the car and we went off the road. Mark Meadows steered the car off the road. He did it intentionally because they had no idea what to do. So stop acting like this is some kind of, oh man, if Mark Meadows had done... Mark Meadows is the central figure that caused all of this to happen, and none of it was an accident. I firmly believe that all of it was directed from the very top, which of course was Donald Trump. And I think Mick Mulvaney knows that. But I think Mick Mulvaney is still smart enough to not throw Donald Trump under the bus, whereas Mark Meadows, his career is basically toast as it is. So he has no problem throwing that guy under the bus. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.